Hello everybody, it's Lisa Jane here, and I decided to do something a little bit different with making a video out in my garden today. So I'm hoping that the sound quality is good enough and I don't get a roaring truck coming down the road. But anyway, please excuse me if there is. I just thought it would be nice to do something outside in the open, and since it's such a beautiful day, and of course I've been spending a lot of time in nature recently, just come back from the Cedarburg Mountains from a camping trip, which was incredible. I mean, I love that place. And I had been thinking a while about what I wanted to speak to you about, but well, let's just say no, there has been a subject that has been nagging at me, and I've wondered, should I make a video on it or should I not? But a couple of clients this week really just validated the fact that there may be a need for something like this. In this particular video then, I'm going to address the fact that a lot of people are very nervous and actually apprehensive and even scared about approaching someone like myself, an energy healer who offers energy healing. And so I just wanted to really kind of cover some misconceptions or misunderstandings around energy healing as a process, since of course for me it has become a way of life, both for myself and my family, but also within my practice and what I offer my clients. It wasn't always like that, so maybe I'd start with a bit of my story. Is probably 8 to 10 years ago now, I was first introduced to the concept of energy healing when I was referred by a spiritual reader or psychic that there were perhaps energetic cords that needed cutting or lifting. I didn't know what it was at all, but after my first energy healing experience, I became very excited about the possibility it offered. I have always been spiritual. I have always believed we are energy first, matter second. So it wasn't a new concept for me as such, but it was a new concept for me to go and see someone that was going to help on that level. And since then, of course, my path has changed, varied, life circumstances, job changes, wherein I find myself now as an energy healer, qualified energy healer, and it is my life and my passion and my practice. So after hearing from a couple of clients who come to me for the first time and say that they really put it off because they were actually very scared and nervous, I felt that I just needed to put your fears at bay, explain a few things, and I'm hoping this video is enough to do that. But please pass comments and send me email questions if you have. A lot of the common fears of people coming to energy healing for the first time is that I'm suddenly going to open everything up for them. Right? A couple of people have said, I'm scared to come to you because I've got so much trauma and stuck that once it gets opened, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. That's not the case. Energy healing is actually a very gentle way of slowly peeling back the layers. In terms of myself and the way I work, there is always a contract with my guides, with my higher self, and with the way I work with a client is that I will never invade your privacy, which means that I will never be shown something that you don't want to expose me to, or that you're not ready to expose me to. And likewise, I will not tune into anyone else's energy field around you if their privacy levels are saying, stay out. So that's first and foremost, is that I never go further than you are allowing me to go. Having said that though, when you come to an energy healing session, your higher self is really in control there. And I suppose that's where a lot of people kind of get a little bit nervous, right? Is that you're trusting that part of yourself that you may have some connection with. You may have already been following a path of intuition and your kind of soul's wisdom, but to really just open up your hands and say, right, mentally, rationally, I don't need to know what is going on, but I trust that my soul is driving this process. And that's really what I also wanted to emphasize, is that whilst I might have the ability to read your energy, while I might have been trained and currently practicing in moving your energy, releasing energy, clearing connections from others or external interferences, it is still you, your higher self, your soul that is offering me that guidance. I am always guided by that. A number of people also kind of get confused between the concept of spirit and soul. For me, and this is again my understanding, so please take it if it resonates with you, but drop it if it doesn't, is that the spirit or the universal spirit in general is that universal field that holds us all. Your spirit is also your purest natural essence or life force that contains your vibrational blueprint. The soul, however, is a vehicle through which the spirit travels in the physical realm. So in order for a spirit to become manifested in a physical body, it uses the vehicle of the soul to do that. The soul itself has been through numerous journeys, numerous reiterations, numerous learnings. So it carries memories from past lives. It carries memories from this lifetime. And together with the energy fields that are created by your physical presence on the earth, so your etheric body and your subtle bodies, that creates the field of energy around you with which I work. I never touch your spirit. Of course, your spirit is your purest essence. That's what we're aiming to bring through. That's what we're aiming to make way for in terms of when I say things like the soul needs to land in your physical body. Not necessarily the soul, but your unique vibration, which has no hindrances. Whether that ever happens for anybody, well, that's probably lifetimes worth of journey, right? And at this point in time on the planet, I don't believe any one incarnated individual has their soul or essence spirit fully landed. In other words, truly in their authentic spiritual selves. So getting back to the energy healing, the nervousness is understandable, especially if you're stepping into it for the first time. I am very normal, average person. I don't go into trance. I don't sing funny words while I'm working with you. In fact, it's just like we would be meeting for coffee. We have a chat. I understand where you're coming from, what your intentions are, and then we either follow through with an intuitive reading if information and guidance is what you need more. Or if you have booked for a reading, it may well turn out that I say, I'm sorry, I'm getting guided to offer you a healing. In which case you really lie on my healing table and the healing takes place quietly in silence so that I have the opportunity to really focus my higher self and align to my soul's wisdom and my spiritual guidance in order to work with your soul. I had a word drop into my meditation space a couple of years ago called caretaker of souls, and I really see myself as that because I'm passionate about helping you move into a space where you reach or at least start moving towards your highest potential. I do believe we all have a soul imprint. I do believe that we have a higher vibrational blueprint that is just awaiting for us to connect with it. So that is the driving force behind my work, and obviously if you don't believe that, then maybe I'm not the person for you. But energy healing offers you a way to tap into that part of yourself that is so full of wisdom and guidance and, you know, vibrations of peace and harmony and contentment, that once we shift all the other old belief patterns, the old thoughts, energetic blockages from other people, energetic interferences from other spiritual energies or entities, then we really can start to connect with that in a very, very strong and powerful way. I'm not going to make this video too long, but I hope I've allayed some of your fears. Most people, in fact probably 99.9% of people, once they step off my table, just kind of look around and say, wow, I feel lighter. Or they step into my garden, they say, everything looks so green, the sky looks so blue. It really does clear away the fog, the mist, the heavier vibrations that are kind of stopping you from fully engaging with yourself. And sure, there is deep stuff and intense stuff around possible spirit release or entity removal, but it is all done in such a gentle and compassionate way that we hold every energetic frequency in compassion. So if you feel the need, you have in the past or are thinking of stepping into this space for the first time, please come and see me. At this time where we are on the planet in terms of awakening and in evolution, in consciousness and humanity in general, the energy healing, the clearing of your energy field, the clearing of past karmic debts, of soul baggage needs to be done in order that we can fully connect with the heart of the earth, fully connect with our divine heritage, and really start expressing from our heart center who we are as unique vibrational beings. So I'm here for you. Please send me questions. Yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. Oh, one last thing. I am considering running, I've just come back from the Cedarburg, and I am considering running a retreat there. I feel it is time that I actually offer you something that encompasses all of my abilities, my gifts, my interests. So it will be very much mountain focused. We will be out in nature. We will do meditations, but we will also walk and just connect with one another in a very communal, supportive, and loving way. So if you are interested in that, please either subscribe to my YouTube channel or my Facebook page, because that's probably where I'll advertise it. I also have my Instagram. All of those connections are down below, and I'm always willing to engage. So if there's anything you want to talk about, or you'd love me to share or kind of speak a bit more on, then let me know. For now, I say goodbye, and I wish you a very, very blessed weekend. We are stepping into a very, very powerful brand new age of humanity, and I think 2020 and beyond is going to see positive, uplifting, beautiful changes. So watch out for that, and go find that light that is within you and shine brightly, beautiful beings. I'll speak to you again soon.